Good day everyone, I am Asama Dikunti and I am the one who assigned to report the creative responsibility. When a moral problem comes one's way, which may be communicated as a silence or verbal message or truth happening or an incident, the serious response would be a process of moral reasoning. So, alam naman natin that we have all different problems. Hindi natin alam kung kailan ito darating. Maybe it will be silent or verbal message o mga uh, pangyayari sa ating buhay. And the way we're dealing to that problems, it was called the process of moral reasoning. And we have a different way to dealing to that problem. So yung iba, they use the values clarification method. One may apply traditional frameworks or norms. One may be legalistic or situationist. But we should know that there's one significant guide when we are dealing moral reasoning. According to ethicist F.R. Gorospe 1974, term as creative responsibility, which has the following characteristic. So first, a creative and fitting response involves some form of positive human action. So, for instance, the response of the government to the problem of drugs, like adopting the policy of killing or murdering the drug addict upon the assumption that he or she is dangerous and useless being. So, we should not adopt that policy because killing is a sin. We should find the best solution to that problem, like rehabilitation or orientation, so that they can avoid the drugs. So, that was the means of first characteristic of creative responsibility. It is involved some form of positive human action. Second, to give a fitting human response in some form of positive action. And inevitable means create a response. So, like what I said a while ago, that the best solution to the problem of the government about drug is rehabilitation. Okay, so third, a creative response means one has to choose from among many possible fitting response. It is impossible to find only one possible fitting response to a human situation. There's a lot of possible solution to that problem aside from killing, like rehabilitation. So while they are on rehabilitation or healing, or while they are on healing time, you can tell them or you can teach them how to prevent or dealing with drug addiction. Fourth, in order the creative response of the individual be authentic, he must be a constant dialogue with the community and culture in which he lives. Because creative responsibility is not only individual but collective. It's co-responsibility. So, creative responsibility is responding silently or verbally to a call and address an ethical problem creatively by considering all possible points of view, thinking outside the box, using relevant frameworks, there are always available norms of rules to follow, but one should apply them creatively. Apply them in the right situations and conditions, and be ready to bend the rule where there is no other remedy in sight. It is easier to understand this concept from a wider point of view, like that of a ruler or government. For instance, the response of government to the problem of drugs, like adopting the policy of killing the drug addict upon the assumption that he or she is dangerous and useless being. It is uncreative and irresponsible. One technique of coming up with a creative response is applying the phenomenological method of suspending judgment, placing former knowledge, biases, prejudices, and etc. between brackets, letting the thing be so itself as itself. And that's all. Thank you.